I bet you've heard this one before. Do 100 push-ups every day for 30 days and you will be transformed. You've seen the videos.
The dramatic before and afters.
The promise of a bigger chest, stronger shoulders, and shredded triceps, all from one simple daily commitment. No gym, no complicated equipment. Just you and the floor. It sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? And I know that feeling. You start day 1, you're motivated.
Day 3, your arms are screaming.
Day 14, you're pushing through, but you look in the mirror and you're just not sure. The transformation you were promised feels, well, a bit underwhelming. Your chest doesn't look that different, and your shoulders just feel sore. All the time. You start to wonder, am I doing something wrong? Or is this entire challenge a lie? The truth is, the 100 push-up challenge is one of the biggest myths in fitness. And today, we are going to use science to find out why this challenge fails most people and what you should be doing instead to actually build muscle. This might be the most important video you watch before starting any fitness challenge. So, where does it go wrong? The single biggest mistake is confusing testing with training. A 100 push-up challenge is a test of your endurance. It's a challenge. But it is not an effective, long-term training program for building muscle, which is called hypertrophy. I know this because I made this exact mistake myself. I remember when I first got serious about fitness. I didn't have a gym membership, so I thought, I'll just master the basics. I committed to doing 100 push-ups every single day. At first, it was brutal. I had to break it into 10 sets of 10. Within a week, I could do 5 sets of 20. By week 3, I was doing 2 sets of 50. I felt tough. But when I looked in the mirror after 30 days, nothing. My chest looked the same. My arms weren't bigger. The only thing I gained was a nagging pain in my right elbow and shoulders that felt tight and rounded forward. I was frustrated. I had put in all this work. For this? Here's the metaphor. Doing 100 push-ups every day is like trying to build a skyscraper by sending the same construction crew with the same bag of tools to the same floor every single day. For the first few days, they'll build that floor perfectly. But after that, they just stand around. They can't build the next floor up because you never gave them new materials or a new blueprint. They're just there, polishing the same spot. That's what you're doing to your muscles. You're just polishing, not building.
This is the most important part of the video.
To understand why this challenge fails, we need to look at 3 scientific truths. Truth 1. Your body adapts, and then it gets bored. The number 1 principle of muscle growth, hypertrophy, is progressive overload. This means that to force a muscle to grow, you must progressively increase the demand on it over time. A landmark 2010 meta-analysis by Dr. Brad Schoenfeld in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research identified 3 primary drivers of muscle growth: mechanical tension, muscle damage, and metabolic stress. When you first do 100 push-ups, it's new. It's hard. It creates tension, damage, and stress. Your body says, "Whoa, that was tough. I need to adapt." So it builds a little muscle. But here's the problem. Your body is incredibly efficient. After 7-10 days, 100 push-ups isn't a shock anymore. It's just a habit. The mechanical tension is the same. The muscle damage is less. It's no longer a strong enough signal to force new growth. You've hit a plateau. You're building endurance, yes, but you are no longer optimally building size or strength. Truth #2. Muscles grow during rest, not during work. This is the second fatal flaw. Every single day, when you train, you create those micro tears in the muscle fibers.
The growth happens after the workout, when your body repairs those tears and makes the muscle fibers bigger and stronger to handle the stress next time. This repair process is called muscle protein synthesis, MPS. How long does this repair process take? Studies, like a classic one by McDougall and colleagues published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, found that after an intense resistance training session, muscle protein synthesis can remain elevated for 24 to 48 hours. This means your muscles need at least 1 and sometimes 2 full days to recover and grow before you should hammer them again. By doing 100 push-ups every day, you are not giving your chest, shoulders, and triceps that critical 24-48-hour window to repair. You are essentially re-injuring the muscle before it has finished healing. This is a one-way ticket to overtraining syndrome, where your performance actually gets worse, not better, and your risk of injury skyrockets. Truth #3. You are building a body of imbalances. This is the danger nobody talks about. The push-up is a fantastic exercise, but it is a pushing movement. It primarily works your pectorals, chest, anterior deltoids, front of your shoulder, and triceps. Now, what happens when you do 3,000 push reps in a month and 0 pull reps? You create a massive muscle imbalance. Your front body muscles become tight and strong, while your back body muscles, like your rhomboids, traps, and posterior deltoids, become weak and stretched. According to the National Academy of Sports Medicine, NASM, this is a primary cause of upper crossed syndrome. This is what gives you those rounded, internally rotated shoulders and that hunched posture. You might be trying to get a bigger chest, but you're actually just giving yourself bad posture, which makes your chest look smaller and leads to chronic shoulder and neck pain. So, to summarize, the 100 push-up challenge stops triggering growth after about a week. It prevents recovery, and it creates muscle imbalances that lead to pain and poor posture. So, how do we fix this? How do we take the intent of the 100 push-up challenge and turn it into a smart, scientific program that actually builds muscle? You only need to focus on these 3 steps. Step 1. Focus on progression, not repetition. Instead of doing 100 reps, aim for 3-4 quality sets where you fail or get close to failure between 8 and 15 reps. Once you can do 15 reps easily, you must make it harder. This is progressive overload. How? Add weight. Wear a backpack with some books. Change leverage. Do decline push-ups, feet elevated. This puts way more load on your upper chest. Slow down. Do tempo push-ups. Take 3 seconds to go down, pause for 1 second, and push up for 1 second. This dramatically increases the mechanical tension. Step 2. Respect your recovery. Train smarter, not harder. Instead of training your chest every day, train it 2, maybe 3 times per week. A 2018 meta-analysis by Schoenfeld and colleagues found that for muscle growth, total weekly volume is what matters. Hitting a muscle group 2-3 times per week is superior to 1 time per week, but 7 times per week is just detrimental. A sample week could be Monday, pushing workout; Tuesday, pulling workout; Wednesday, legs or rest; Thursday, pushing workout; Friday, pulling workout. This gives you 48-72 hours of recovery for every muscle group. Step 3. Train for balance, not just mirrors. This is non-negotiable. For every pushing exercise you do, you must do a pulling exercise. You're doing push-ups? Great. You must also do rows. If you don't have dumbbells, you can do inverted rows using a sturdy table, or pull-ups if you have a bar, or band pull-aparts. This will build your back, improve your posture, and prevent those imbalances that lead to injury. That's it. A SMART program is just 1. Progress the difficulty, 2. Rest for 48 hours, and 3. Train your back. I understand the appeal of a simple, daily challenge. I really do. It feels productive. It's a mental win.
But the truth is, your body doesn't build physical strength from a mental checklist. It builds strength by adapting to a smart, progressive stress. The 100 push-up challenge is a great month 1 goal to build a habit. But it is a terrible long-term strategy for building muscle. Real, sustainable transformation doesn't come from repetition. It comes from progression. So, here's my challenge to you. Ditch the 100 push-ups a day challenge. Instead, try the 3-day-a-week harder push-up challenge. Focus on quality, not just quantity. And my question for you is, what is your experience with these 30-day challenges? Did you try the push-up challenge? What results did you really get? Let me know in the comments below. If this video helped you understand the scientific difference between training and just testing, please hit that subscribe button. Here at Quevo, we don't do hype. We break down the real science from sources like PubMed, Harvard, and the American College of Sports Medicine to help you build a body that lasts safely and effectively. Thanks for watching. Train smart.